Min Aggies. Sorry, we're getting our candy ready.
It's gonna be a long night.
I'm sorry. We could forget about it if you don't want to stay.
No. We're doing it. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Was that a whole pack of Skittles?
Yeah.
Wow.
All at once?
Well,
Wow.
I didn't want to be tinkling with the wrapper.
Tinkling.
No.
Well, you still are. Just kidding.
Me too.
Me too.
I have two.
Excuse the wrappers. Excuse the chewing. We're disgusting. I'm disgusting.
Just you.
I'm not gonna lie. We've tried to do this 5 times.
Probably more.
Every time is my fault because I don't know what I'm doing.
Not every time, but
We've
gotten her
several.
louder and less echoey, so
We
gotta
just
redo
gotta
it.
redo it.
Exactly the same. You'll never know what you missed.
So this episode is about our past trips that we've taken together.
Because, 3 weeks ago, we wanted to reminisce on the past trips we had taken.
Mm-hmm,
Because we can't go anywhere.
Yeah, so what better to do than to just be sad and think about when we weren't sad.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
Every time I get back from a trip, that's all I think about is how sad I am to be home and
Yeah,
when my next one will be.
very true. So, when was our first trip ever?
Well,
Together.
apparently, it was December 2011.
We are not just reading off of some outline that we've already written up.
No,
Angela,
no.
you're not supposed to let them know that.
Sorry, I'm sorry. We are talking about our first trip, and it was really the start of our friendship.
Yeah, I think without this trip, I don't think we would have gotten to know each other as well as we did and realized that we get along well and we can travel together and we can be in a
long
hotel
periods of
together. Yeah, without getting annoyed of each other.
Yeah, I never got annoyed once.
I just got annoyed because I think you were talking to your ex-boyfriend a lot during that vacation or that
Yes.
time. And I was like, get off your phone and stop dealing with that loser.
Yeah.
But other than that,
You're bringing me down already.
moving on.
You're bringing me down. Okay, so we went with my parents. We always take a trip down to Florida typically for the summer? No, for the winter. And I asked Jessica to come with Jessica.
You can say Jessica.
I asked Jessica to come with me, and she did. She agreed. She went away from her family for Christmas.
I guess I didn't even think twice about it. Sorry. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Didn't even think twice.
I was so excited. I hadn't been anywhere south of Ohio because I'd only been between Iowa and
Ping
Ohio.
pong back
Yeah.
and forth.
That was the only places I've ever been up until that point. So I was stoked. I was
Yeah.
like, Florida?
Florida?
The Keys of Florida? What? I was so excited. And,
Yeah, and I
and
think-
Disney?
I think that's why this trip was so special because I got to see and be a part of Jessica's firsts with Florida and just traveling south.
And a lot of others that we'll talk about in
Yeah.
a minute.
So what did we do? The first half of the trip we spent at Disney visiting my brother. He used to work there. And that was fun too. What were some of your favorite things?
I loved the movie theater. I'm just going to say that the movie theater there was AMC.
It's really odd because it's so hard to get her to watch a movie now.
It is.
But she loved this movie theater.
I don't know if I loved watching the movie.
Right.
Because it was just the chipmunks or something. It was okay.
Yeah.
But I think the experience was what I loved because it was the first time I'd been to a movie theater where you could order a meal. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal, and they brought it out to you.
Yeah.
And you'd sit there and eat your food and watch the movie, and I thought that was so cool.
My mom
I
loves
felt
that too.
fancy as hell.
Yeah, it does make you feel fancy. Does.
Top shit.
Then we also went to one of your favorite Cuban restaurants. It's now closed. Sad.
I don't think I've ever been to a Cuban restaurant.
Okay,
Other
so
than
not
that
just
one.
one of your favorite.
Right, it's
the favorite.
The only.
The OG.
It was really good. Where was that? You said Epcot?
No, that's
Or
at
just-
Downtown Disney, which
Oh.
is now Disney Springs. So everything about this whole thing is nostalgic because
It's
none of it
crazy.
exists.
Yeah. So the Cuban restaurant was freaking delicious.
It was just great because we were younger. I think 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
16.
were on our own, basically. We went to Downtown Disney by ourselves. We went through the parks by ourselves, and it just felt like freedom before we had freedom and knew what it was.
Yeah, we were able to just roam free throughout. And this was my first time at Disney too, obviously. You're not yours.
No.
So that was a lot of fun because Angela knew where to go.
Yeah,
I knew what
where
we
to go.
should do. I think we rode the Hollywood Tower of Terror like 100 times.
We tried to get a specific picture, and we went up like 7 times to get this photo of our graduation year. I would hold a 1 and she would hold a 3 or whatever it was supposed to be. And on our last time, we're like, oh, we got it. And we bought the picture, and then we took it home and realized it was still wrong. It was still wrong.
We couldn't get it right, and we bought the picture where it was 3-1. Oh, we tried Ohio too.
We didn't even know.
I think that's why we tried so many times because we tried OH.
Oh, yeah.
And that one, also, I think we fucking did it wrong. We did Ho.
Probably.
We're a bunch of idiots. So I guess when we're 31, if we can go back, we should go
Yeah.
and do 13
Yes, absolutely.
and get it right.
Just to get it right.
Yeah. Did we do Cirque? I think we did Cirque too.
Yeah, we did Cirque du Soleil.
That was really cool. That was amazing.
That show's not there anymore either.
Oh my gosh.
Everything's gone now, but
Wow.
that was fun.
I'm
And
glad
then
I got to do it though.
then we went down south more to the Keys, Key Largo.
And this was December, so Orlando was like 60s, and I'm like, this
We were in
isn't what
sweatshirts.
Yeah, I'm like, I want a little bit warmer. And then we went down to Key Largo, and I'm like, this is it.
This is everything I needed.
This is what I wanted.
We had gotten Jessica certified to scuba dive, and this was going to be her first time in the ocean doing a dive.
Didn't go
How
very
did
well.
that go?
It didn't go well at all. I got seasick. It was
Yeah.
early in the morning. I think that was a problem. And then I didn't eat like an idiot and tasted salt water for the first time. I freaked out. I thought something was wrong.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, I don't know. You're like, what? Like, what's going on underwater? You know, you can't
Yeah.
fucking communicate very well. And you're like, up? Should we go up? I'm like, oh, no. I figured it out.
Oh, it's just salt water.
It's just salt water. I figured it out, but
It's so funny.
it was so weird to me. But
I never even thought about it because
Yeah.
I've been in it for so long and had that experience and didn't tell you to, hey, remember,
Right?
like, it's super salty.
right, get ready for that.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
It's not your fault. What?
Yeah.
So we weren't down very long. I just,
Short dive.
yeah, I don't know. I was not feeling well. And then we went up and had to swim back to the boat. And I remember it being really difficult. A lot of wind. It was a strain.
I mean, when you're in dive gear, you want to be diving. You don't want to be
Right.
on the surface. Like,
swimming for, upwards of 15 minutes. I swear it felt like forever just
Yeah.
swimming towards the boat. And I got on the boat and I couldn't hold it in. It was bad. It was really bad.
She got better later on.
Later on in life, yeah, not in this trip.
Not
we
on
didn't
this trip.
try.
We didn't try again.
They were like, we can't do
It's
this.
over.
Yeah, I just needed my first little taste, and then after that, I realized, future dives. I realized what was going on, and
How did you fix that?
yeah, it's like I listened to my body more. I think when you're 16, I don't think I knew. Like, I think I should just sit out.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, and now I think I know. Oh, I feel a little queasy. I should probably not do the second dive. Mm-hmm. I should probably get off the boat if possible, rest.
I should probably leave here.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, that was my first time, and I just didn't know what I was doing. But we also went parasailing, which is
Oh,
the first and
yeah.
only time for me. And
Same
you,
for me.
yeah.
Same first time.
That was awesome. That was on New Year's Day.
It was so awesome. I couldn't believe that my parents just paid some guy on a boat to take us out there and sail us off.
Yeah, it was
right
cool,
at
though.
sunset or sun
I don't
up?
remember. Sun up.
sun up. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Sometime around there.
I didn't see anything. I don't think down in the ocean, in the bay, wherever.
I don't know.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't
cool,
look down. I was not looking down.
It was scenic. It was scenic. It was really pretty. But
yeah, it was.
It was
I
a
was just
cool
trying
feeling.
not to fall out of the seat because
As
you're
you
sitting
do.
in like a swings type seat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, strange experience. Liked it.
Yeah. The only bad part about that trip was the walking to Winn-Dixie.
Oh my gosh, we didn't even talk about that before.
It was rough.
My dad, bless his heart. He was like, let's go get some groceries from the Winn-Dixie. It's only a mile down the road. And we're like, okay, like, we'll walk that, sure. An hour goes by, and we're still not at the Winn-Dixie.
Yeah, one way. We hadn't
One
even...
way.
And then we got groceries. And
I think we just got a water because
How
we
are we
had to
going to walk
carry
it
all of
back?
it back. She broke a flip-flop, fell in a
Yeah.
hole. Like, it was a nightmare.
Yeah, it was pretty... We were really tired when we got back. Like,
and
why
burnt.
did we do that? Yes, it was
You were
so sunny.
so sunburned. I remember I think you got sick after that. You just wanted to stay in the room for like a day.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was rough. My poor dad.
He
He's like,
didn't
I
want...
thought it was closer.
Right, he didn't want that to happen. It just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
It's kind of funny.
So our next trip?
we went back to Florida.
Yeah, we're creatures of habit.
It was our trip after we graduated high school, and I
Just
think
us.
we were first time on our own. And I think we thought, let's just go somewhere we know. It's easy, down 75, like it's just
I think
super
the other
easy.
part was we didn't have a lot of money to spend, so
Right.
we were going to stay with my brother for half the time.
Right.
We'll tell you how that went. Tell you how that went right now.
This
This is where I exposed you.
Oh yeah, this is it. This is bad. I'm an idiot.
We got to my brother's and it was great.
Okay, he lived with other people.
Yes.
It was an apartment building, but there was like a couple rooms.
Yeah,
And-
so we stayed in his room just on
Right.
like a air mattress, I think.
Yep. And we kind of stayed away. We stayed in that room when the others
Yeah.
were there, and we kind of didn't.
We didn't
actually meet
intermingle
them,
or
yeah.
anything.
Not really. So this is embarrassing, and this is something I will never do again.
No, don't. You have to tell the story.
Oh,
You could just say we
I
got
fucked,
kicked out.
I fucked with some shit I shouldn't have.
We got kicked out of my brother's after, I
wasn't doing anything bad. It was good intentions.
nights.
I think it was good intentions.
Yeah.
I also shouldn't have touched somebody else's stuff. Let's just say that.
They did not press charges.
She was pissed. I got kicked out.
We just decided to leave. But before that, we went to a beach, I think, with my brother, and
We
he
went
got
to
us
Cocoa
into
Beach, yeah.
Epcot. And we did hang out with my brother for a little bit. It wasn't right
Yeah.
away, but
No, yeah, it was a few days after that we got kicked out. Yeah, we dove in Epcot. He was like a guide of like the aquarium,
Yeah.
right? He did guided
he was a
tours.
dive leader at the Seas in Epcot.
Did he dive sometimes?
Yeah,
'Cause
he was a dive leader.
every time? Because I feel like when we
Not
did it,
every
it was
time,
just
no.
like he was doing like the
He
behind the
was-
scenes
yeah.
kind of thing. But we got into the diving in the aquarium, and
Yeah.
that
It was so awesome.
was my
Jessica
second
spent
time diving.
the most amount of her time in there looking for shark tooths.
Yep, shark teeth.
Shark tooths.
Well, they tell you that you could potentially find them. And so I laser focus. That's all I wanted was to find like a souvenir of this moment.
Meanwhile, I'm like looking at all the sharks
you're
that are
actually
passing by us.
enjoying it, and I'm just like, I'm looking at the sand.
You enjoyed it too. That was so
Yeah.
fun for you.
I did. It was cool. It was cool.
I did. I looked.
I'm an idiot.
Ew.
What else? I think Kissing Me was awesome.
Oh yeah.
We did this the first time we went to Florida. We just didn't talk about
yeah.
it. It was like we did a slingshot there, but the second time I think it was better because we did this sky thing.
Sky sled? No.
I don't know what it is. Sky something. It's like 300 feet tall, and it's
Sky
like
coaster.
sky coaster.
It's like a ripcord.
Yeah. And that was
thing.
so fucking cool.
Yeah, I think I did it when I went with band, like on a band trip, you know. And I convinced Jessica to go on this ripcord thing where it takes you up. What was it? Like 300 feet.
It's like 300
free
feet.
fall for about 7 seconds, and
so cool. And this was back. I've
crazy.
seen now that they have changed the harness
Oh, yeah.
to where you're sitting. When we did it, we were on our stomachs.
Yeah, I remember that was probably the scariest part, was when they got us into
Oh yeah.
how we were riding. They just let you fall forward.
Oh yeah, you had to
get you
fall
in.
forward.
Scared the crap
I think
out
the
of me.
scariest thing for me was slowly
going back,
getting pulled back, and you're just seeing how high you're
and
getting.
then you're like all the way up there.
It's really scary, honestly.
Oh yeah.
But
so good though. I'm so glad we did it.
thrilling.
Bought the video.
Yep, we
maybe
bought
we'll
that.
share a clip or something.
Oh my
maybe
gosh, I could do that. I could figure that out.
No, we can't figure that out. We're not promising anything.
Yeah,
anymore.
no promises. The rest of that trip was like beaches. I think that was what we wanted.
I liked it. It was laid back.
Yeah, it was cool.
Relaxing. It was a longer trip. We could take as long as we wanted.
Yeah.
And one of my biggest regrets was cutting it short.
Yeah, we left we got home a day or two early, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went to Clearwater, which was beautiful. Clearwater Beach. I think it's on the Gulf of Mexico side of Florida. It was gorgeous.
Can I talk about one of the scariest nights during this trip?
What?
We were on some random road in...
This is on the way back home, right? Oh, no,
Yeah,
on the way there, huh?
No, it was on the way home.
Oh, okay.
When we were...
I didn't know
I'm pretty
when
sure
we
we were
did
in
this.
North Carolina, and we were trying to find a hotel or a motel for the night, and we passed a great one. Just passed it right up because Angela's like, we'll find a better deal somewhere else. And then we paid like double
For
that
this
night.
really awful motel.
Oh,
It was like a
yeah.
motel.
It was real sketchy.
This was on the way home. And it was scary. We just had bad vibes when we got into the hotel, and
Oh,
Angela was
yeah.
like, nope.
Well, we looked at the bed. It
was gross.
not good. Not good. And I remember calling my dad, like, what do I do? And he's like, just leave. And I'm like, they gave us a key. I don't know what to do with it.
He's like, forget about the money. Just leave
Yeah.
if you don't feel comfortable. So that's what we did.
We got out of there, but it was super scary for just two 18-year-olds.
Yeah, we were two 18-year-olds traveling for the first time on our own.
Yeah.
So, hey, you live and you learn. I think those are learning experiences. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we went to Atlantic Beach, I think it was called, Myrtle Beach. Just
Beach
all
was
the
fun.
beaches.
Yeah. It was
I think
great.
I remember Myrtle Beach. It was kind of like a shitty day, though.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't like we sat on the beach. It was like kind of rainy, shitty. So I think we popped into those boardwalk shops. Got some shitty shirts that fell apart, like
Yeah.
like the fucking pattern or whatever.
As soon as you bought it just
iron
disintegrates.
on. Yeah, one wash and it's gone. So.
I bought like a car sticker and my
yeah.
old car. It's gone now.
I remember.
My little Mazda.
I don't know. I'm gonna freaking
Expose me?
expose you. Remember?
Great.
Remember?
No, I don't.
We were driving down, and I was reading a magazine in the passenger seat. Head down, just wasn't looking. We were in stop-go traffic. And Angela rear-ended somebody. And I look up, I'm like, did you just hit somebody?
Yeah, and then the motorcyclist was the husband of the wife who was driving the van that I hit.
I don't remember that.
And we pulled over and he said, there's no damage, we're good.
I do remember.
We're great. I was like crying.
Yeah, you were
I was
freaking out.
crying. I couldn't believe it happened. I'm like, okay, you're going to drive.
What happened? You just were like...
We were stop and go, and I just was not. I thought we were still in the go portion of the stop and go, and apparently we had stopped.
Yeah,
but
we had
my
stopped.
car
It was
did not stop.
I can't believe there wasn't damage. It was a pretty good...
It was a bump,
It was
like a
pretty
bumper
good
car bump.
Yeah, like a...
Like a, oh, shit.
jerk me forward a little.
It wasn't
like,
even like a, did that happen? It was like, what are you going to do about that?
You're just like, oh, shit.
I didn't even tell my parents that had happened,
Oh, well,
so... Sorry,
surprise.
Mom and Dad. Everything was cool, though.
We were okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate that you bring that up.
I'm sorry, but yeah. After that, we went to Washington D.C. for like 2 hours.
Yeah, we
Not
saw
long
some
enough.
stuff, and then I made us leave.
I don't know. I think I wanted to try and stay in D.C. and maybe see it a little bit more, but we ended up leaving because we were little bitches. Wanted to go home.
Yeah,
I probably wanted to go home as well. So
yeah. I think we're just getting tired
yeah, it is kind of exhausting.
driving. I mean, if we were, I still loved it. I never take any of it back, but
No,
yeah,
But,
we're
yeah.
probably just getting tired. I don't know.
probably.
It was mostly me. It's fine. What was next? We had
What
another
was
trip.
next? Yeah, we took a lot of it was very spaced out. First one was 2011. This last one was 2013, and then
Yeah.
it was like 5 years. Throughout all of college, we did not travel together.
Nah, not together.
No, we did separate stuff, but
Kind
together
of sad to
no.
think about.
Yeah, it is. We barely hung out in college.
We did hang out. We just don't know what we did.
Exactly. But after we graduate, it's like a theme with us. When we graduate or we accomplish something,
celebrating.
we're going to celebrate with a trip.
We gotta get out of here.
So we went to Badlands and my
Yeah.
hometown. It was kind of like a double.
Yeah,
We
I really
stopped in
wanted
my
to
hometown.
visit and see where she grew up because she would always talk about it, and I just wouldn't believe her. No, I'm just kidding. I just really wanted to see it.
We got all the way to about Wisconsin, and I remember I had been
Another
snoozing.
exposure.
Another exposure here. I had been sleeping in the passenger seat, and I wake up and look over, and Angela's pretty much sleeping in the driver's seat.
Yeah, we were okay. We were
Eyes
okay.
closed. I watched her for a few seconds.
I don't think they were closed.
I watched her for a good 3 to 5 seconds, just
She
observing.
thinks. She thinks.
And she never opened her eyes. I'm like, Angela!
We should stop.
We stopped at a visitor center, had the plan to sleep for maybe 45 minutes. We set an alarm and slept right through it. 2 hours later, I woke up somehow, and I'm just like...
I think we got hot in the car.
Yeah, we had the windows rolled down,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. We woke up and had to...
We just went right into it.
We didn't, right back
We didn't
in.
get out of the car again. We just woke up and kept driving.
Right, no bathroom break. We're just like, let's keep going. Yeah, so we stopped in my hometown in Iowa. Stayed with some family. Mm-hmm. It was awesome. Love seeing them again.
It was freaking cold.
Yeah, it was mid-early May, and it was pretty cold, rainy still.
I wish ready.
Another regret, I guess. I wish we would have gone maybe July. Yeah, just in the summer when it was warm and the fair was happening or something.
Or the pool was open.
Right.
No, it was cold and wet, and it lasted forever.
Yeah.
And I didn't pack pants for some reason. I thought we were going somewhere nice and warm.
No, she didn't pack pants, and then she didn't pack hiking boots.
Shocked at what my wardrobe was. I don't even know what was going on in my head.
So yeah, we went to a thrift store, and you bought
some jeans. I
jeans.
still have those jeans, and they still smell like that thrift store.
What did that thrift store smell like?
I don't like baby powder. Like this
That's
weird
decent,
stale
though.
baby powder. Yeah, it doesn't smell bad. I just every time I put them on, I just know that these are my
That's
thrift
the
store
smell.
jeans.
Yeah, the smell brings you back.
Yeah, it's my Iowa jeans. Brings me back to my Iowa roots.
Iowa jeans. What did
just-
we do in my hometown? What did we do in my hometown?
Oh, you visited your mound?
My mouth. What the fuck? Okay, it's literally called this mound. The town and then mound.
The town's mound.
The town's mound. And we, hiked on up there, and
I had my first experience with pizza grill.
oh my god, you too.
Pizza farm.
It's not Pizza Barn. It's
What is
the
it?
Pizza Ranch.
Oh, pizza ranch.
Oh my god, nobody can fucking remember. It's Pizza Ranch. Fuck.
Oh my god, yeah. And the gas station pizza. What was that?
Casey's.
Yeah, Casey's.
Yeah, there's no Casey's around here in Ohio. And so once you start heading west towards Iowa, you start running into Casey's. And my aunt used to work at Casey's.
Yeah, we had donuts there.
Yeah, they've got pretty good donuts, and pizza's okay.
It's like the only place in Iowa, like, you would go. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't eat anything from a gas station, but when I got to Iowa, I ate things from a gas station.
Yeah, I don't eat things at gas stations here. I can't even think about it. Like their food that's hot and prepared. But they
maybe
do,
not.
They do pizza and they do donuts, and they're pretty.
Yeah, they weren't
they're
bad.
Edible.
They weren't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
see, I had some firsts too that she witnessed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pizza
they were
from
okay.
a gas station.
I mean, they were okay.
Yep. And
Okay, now you can move on.
Okay, I don't know what else to say about this place.
We went to the Badlands.
Yeah, we headed west to the Badlands, and I think that was one of my favorite trips ever.
Yeah, it was
of all time.
It was beautiful.
Also,
Absolutely
it was still
beautiful.
shitty though, like the weather.
Oh, also it was shitty.
It was foggy. We could barely see,
Yeah.
and it was muddy because it had been raining a lot. So
Hence the fog.
hence the fog. Fuck. And so it was. That part of it kind of was a bummer, but
It was cold. It was cold and still kind of dreary.
yeah, but it was still worth it.
Oh yeah, worth it. We slept in a tent on the ground.
Yeah.
And we had air mattresses, but I put Jessica on a tall one.
And I was
she
just
froze to
frozen.
death.
I woke up and I'm like, fuck.
Well, the first time we slept on the same bigger
Yeah,
one,
it was a big
and it
queen size.
deflated on us
Yeah,
So-
but I was warmer.
because we were sharing heat. But the
But
second
then-
time, I'm like, "Oh, you can have the big bed. It'll, maybe it'll be great."
It was not great.
Because her back was hurting.
Was it?
Your back's
Probably.
always hurting.
It's always hurting.
It's always hurting.
Sad. 25 years old and I have back problems.
She does. So I was thinking of her.
Thank you.
I wasn't trying to make her freeze, but
So thoughtful.
we quickly learned that was not the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but our campsite was the cherry on top.
Oh
like,
my
just,
gosh.
like, the best.
It was awesome, and it was free, and
Yep.
it was not easy to find.
No, it was like, yeah, first come, first serve. Campsite had no. I don't
Yeah.
know. Did it even have any water?
No.
It was just vault toilets, no water.
Vault toilet.
Hey, there's toilets. That's
Hole
something.
in the ground.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that campsite was way back off of like a dirt road, and we
It
had a
was
Ford Focus.
Awesome. Yeah. We were low to the ground in our Ford Focus. So glad we had that
No
car.
4-wheel drive. We made it.
Yeah, the first night.
First 2 nights.
Oh, the first two. Yeah, because we went out again.
But the third night, we didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't think we could make it back there. It
it
was
was
pouring
a shitty,
and
pouring rain day.
yeah.
But
But
Our-
we did see our first bison when we were going back there, and
yes,
that was just in awe of his ungodly hugeness. It's just a huge animal. It would have pummeled my car.
yeah, it was bigger than the car, I think.
Yeah, just gorgeous. It was so cool. And also on the way there, we saw a lot of
Prairie dogs.
prairie dogs. They were really cool and cute.
I
And
think
then
that
we
was
went
my
on
favorite
hiking.
part. That
Yeah,
was my
seeing
favorite part
them.
of the campsite was how much the bison were just. I mean, we were in their
Yeah.
area, so to see them being, walking through the campsites, like it's,
We went on
was so
trails
cool.
and we could see them and see where they were
and it was early May or mid-May, so they weren't in their mating season, from what I understand. So it was safer for us to be kind of hiking around the campsite. We didn't get close to them or anything.
no.
We weren't. We were trying to be responsible,
yeah.
unlike some people. But
Yeah.
yeah, because there's one night where we were trying to.
It was my favorite night.
Yeah, it was dark. We were trying to see the stars,
stars.
and it was freezing. Couldn't have a fire there,
was
so we didn't have a fire.
I think we were just eating the chocolate.
We were eating. Yeah, was it just
I think
cold s'mores?
Yeah, cold s'mores.
Just trying to think about if we had a fire,
how
how good
warm
this
we
would
could be.
Yeah, and we just hear the, I don't know, snorting, the huffs from the bison. They just sounded like they were right in front of us,
They
but
were
we couldn't
so
see.
close. You just had to know, like,
We had to be there.
they were so close. I had a small video of it, but it doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, it was really kind of scary in a way, because I was like,
I
are they
know.
heading towards us?
Like,
Are they
should
just
we
walking
move?
by us?
Can they see us?
Or, I can't see them.
Yeah.
It was really cool, though. I just felt like we were actually seeing nature.
We were in nature.
Yeah, we were in nature. And to watch them and even hear them just running around and frolicking. Like, they frolic.
Yeah.
Can you imagine bison frolicking? They're just playing together. It was really cool to see.
Yeah. That was awesome. That was awesome.
But we didn't stay at the Badlands the whole time. We did
We
a
also
day
didn't
trip.
shower the whole time.
Oh, we didn't until we
like,
showered in the
since
hotel.
we left Iowa.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah,
gross
it was
to
a
think
few
about.
days, and then we got in the hotel that rainy day and we
Oh, yeah.
showered. But when you don't have when your campsite has no shower, you just don't shower.
You make do. I think back then
Yeah.
Jessica was wearing deodorant.
Um,
No? Well, then she doesn't smell.
I guess
Case
not.
closed.
I mean, I was wearing a lot of layers.
She likes layers.
But we headed off even further west. We tried to check out Crazy Horse. That didn't pan out because it was really expensive.
Didn't pan out.
You could see it from
Didn't
the
we go
road.
to Rushmore first? Rushmore?
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember the order.
I don't either.
It was all like in one day. We just were like
Was
trying
it?
to hit everything. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't even remember that it was in one day.
Yeah, we just started
Just kinda-
driving and
Ugh.
I wanted to see Mount Rushmore, Crazy Horse, and then
Yeah. Neither of us had been there. Never been there, right? Or had you?
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think so. When I was a kid, I feel like I was in my parents took me to the Black Hills once,
Black
maybe.
Hills.
I don't remember, but I was young. I was too young to really remember it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to actually see Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse because I'd seen pictures of Crazy Horse because my parents had been there, seen it while it was actually being, I don't know, constructed, carved out, because it's carved out of rock, a
Up the
rock
side
face
of a
cliff. And I wanted to see
We
it.
didn't get to see it very closely.
No, we were far back on the road, and they told us it was going to be like, yeah, it was going to be like $30 a person or something, because they
Yeah.
wanted us to. It was entrance, but it was also for their museum that
we
they were
had-
trying to
yeah.
start or something. So
And we had just paid for parking for, I think it was Mount
probably
Rushmore.
yeah, we probably stopped there first, and it was just too much. It was
Yeah.
like we can't spend that much more
It
money.
was a lot. And then we just kept driving, and I was like, let's go.
Let's just do it
Let's go to Devil's Tower.
all the way in Wyoming. Let's
Why not?
just do it? And I thought it was awesome. It was a beautiful drive.
Oh my
long
gosh.
drive.
That
but
drive was
beautiful.
awesome. Mm-hmm. Just going through some rolling hills.
Map
and-
only.
Yeah, that's the other thing that was great about this trip is we tried to use only the atlas.
Tried
not
and
our phone.
succeeded. I don't
Yeah.
think I used my phone once.
No, we didn't. It was great. She was the better navigator, but
Yeah,
I attempted.
I
you know?
enjoy doing that on trips. I like to use a map instead of my phone if I can, if
She likes
possible.
to test her brain.
Yeah, it's just I think it's more fun that way.
Yeah, it's nostalgic.
Yeah.
Brings it back.
Yep. So that was that trip. I mean, we headed back to my hometown after being there. Was there anything else you want to say about the Badlands? Hiking. I mean,
We did.
Oh, we forgot about Wall.
Wall. Oh, well, you did
Wall
say
drug.
I had to buy some hiking boots, but we
Yeah.
went to the Wall. No, we went
Wall
to
drug?
Wall, South Dakota No.
What?
Yeah.
We
Wall
went.
drug.
It was Wall Drug in Wall, South Dakota.
Yes. That's what I was trying to say. I just can't get there. Just can't get there. But there are signs for this place hours out
All
before
throughout
you
South
hit
Dakota.
it. It's got to be the only place to go. There's no one else.
They're
There's
really
nowhere else.
advertising for this place.
It was cool. It was like an old Western type themed city, fake city.
I don't know. It was very
I don't
dead
know.
there. I
It
just
was.
remember it was dead.
It was dead. And I found some hiking boots, and then we went back and actually did some hiking, and I was a lot happier because my tennis shoes had broken and falling apart in the mud
It was so muddy. I'm
It
pretty
was
sure there's pictures
so
of me like where
muddy.
I got it on my hands and I'm like disgusted, just like it's just caked because I don't
It was hard to
I don't
keep
know. It was
clean.
like clay.
I think
type.
you fell when we were doing that one hike.
It was slippery.
Yeah, it was slippery
mud.
clay, yeah.
Oof. Yep.
She went all the way out to get like a cool photo or something, and I was just hanging back because I knew I was going to fall on my ass if I
Yeah.
went any farther.
I think I caught myself in my hands, but then my hands were covered. It was, yep. That was the Badlands for us. I kind of want to redo it. A little
Yeah,
bit.
maybe in the summer.
In warmer weather again.
Yeah, again, you know, everything's better when it's hotter.
Yep. After that, we went back to my hometown for one more night, and then I saw my childhood friend Trissa for a split
Yeah.
second. That was nice.
It was our last day. We were
Yeah.
leaving for home.
She was just getting there.
It
We
was
just
a
missed
rushed
each other.
meeting.
Yeah, it kind of. I wish it could have been longer, but
We'll
see
post
each
a
other
picture.
again. Yeah,
I have that picture.
Yeah, we have that picture. So
Our next trip
Ooh.
happened just a short
while after
time
that.
later.
Yeah, we did 2 trips in 1 year.
Yeah,
Wow.
we're trying to make up for some things, I guess.
This one was a big one for me.
This one was super fun.
My
I really
first
enjoyed it.
Actual dive trip, like the
Yeah.
whole, like not the whole point, but the main thing to do.
And we
was
left
diving.
the country.
Yeah, it was St. Lucia, and
St.
I
Lucia.
never heard of St. Lucia before.
Me either.
It's almost South America,
Mm-hmm.
I think, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking Trinidad and Tobago. Tobago. I don't know.
I don't know
Trinidad
either.
and Tobago. But it's almost to the coast of Venezuela, like the.
Nailed it.
You're right. By Martinique and
Ooh.
Barbados.
Ooh, Barbados. Both places I've never been.
Oh. So yeah, it was the furthest I've ever traveled ever, I believe. And I was stoked. I was so excited to just be so close to South America, the closest I've ever been.
So close.
It was so crazy. And
Yeah.
it was just a whole week of diving.
It was awesome. We had our hotel room was really like a house, like a tree house almost. It was very open.
I hope we have that video. Do you have
Video?
that video? And where we were walking around like filming the whole place because it was so freaking awesome.
Probably don't have it.
That's sad.
I don't know if you remember, but we went to the German American Festival and my phone reset that year. So I lost everything.
No.
I did.
I forgot about that, but it was open. It was like I don't know, it was outdoor open, you know.
Like a tree house. You were
Yeah,
up
like
in
a tree house.
the trees. You were looking over kind of like a hill cliff.
Yeah, like
you could
we
see
were on
down-
the side of a
Yeah.
cliff, kind of, and you could see the ocean and then the 2 peaks, the
Yeah.
pitons,
Yes.
they call them, I think. And
I think.
I'm pretty sure your dad said that they designed the hotel or the resort so that every room had an unobstructed view of
Yeah.
the mountains and the scenery.
Yes.
I think that was really cool.
True. Yeah,
Really,
it
really
was
cool.
It was a beautiful room. Beautiful place. There were so many restaurants on this resort.
Yeah, we didn't leave the resort, but
No.
one day with the dive group,
Yeah,
you know.
we were
like-
in for our surface interval, and they took us to the town, and we walked around to try and shop. But I didn't really see anything I, really needed or wanted. But
yeah,
it was fun to get the experience to be immersed in the culture.
yeah, it was cool, and the people are really, really
Really
nice.
nice.
Like the nicest people I think I've ever met.
Wow.
Probably. I
Yeah.
mean,
It was nice.
to me, yeah. And I think the only thing that wasn't the greatest was like I had good food options, but we were restricted on when we could eat. Like it was
Yeah.
certain times. It wasn't when you were hungry, you
Yes.
get some food.
They were very timed meals, and if you weren't hungry at that time, then you didn't eat till the
Right.
next one.
Which you probably were though hungry.
Yeah.
'Cause you had to wait. Like you had to make a reservation for dinner, and then dessert or like breakfast. I mean, was always the same. It was
buffet.
a buffet with fruit and
Yeah.
all that other stuff you can eat breakfast. But yeah, and after diving, I think they would give us a lunch. So that was what we ate. That was
our
meals.
day though. We
meals a
woke
day.
up, we had breakfast, we went diving, came back at lunch, we went diving.
Came back at lunch. We did the 2 dives and then we would come back.
Oh, we didn't do another 2?
No.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
We would do 2 dives, come back, eat lunch, and then we would have the rest of the afternoon until dinner.
Yeah, we did some water activities, sports in our free time at the
Paddleboarding,
beach.
right?
We did some paddleboarding.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm not very good at that.
That's hard. I've never tried.
It's a workout
before.
for sure.
Yeah, trying to stay up there, trying to stay balanced.
Did we go kayaking too?
No.
No? Okay.
We did kayaking in Florida.
Oh, okay.
That first time we went.
Perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
But I did good though. Diving was good.
The diving was good.
I didn't get sick.
Yeah, I saw the biggest seahorse I think I've ever seen in my life on one of our wreck dives.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I mean, it was small things were the focus in St. Lucia, like your nudie branches and
a lot of little creatures.
your eels. I think they did see a octopus on a night dive, and then you tried to show it to us, and I just couldn't see it.
I think I saw it.
Did you see it?
It wasn't on a night dive when we saw it.
Yeah,
but
we didn't go on a night dive
Right.
yet.
I did see an octopus. It was fucking, I couldn't even believe he found it.
Yeah,
They're so hard to see.
especially during the
in the day,
daytime.
yeah. They're just like curled up
They
really,
blend in, and
really
they're
tight into a rock.
They're tucked in.
Yeah, or the reef. They're hiding. So,
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed that trip a lot.
yep. I just remember you guys saying that the diving maybe wasn't the best because you've been
Yeah,
so many places to dive.
right.
That this wasn't the best for diving at the time, I guess. It might have been
For
other
what you wanted
times.
to see, kind of like that's what we meant. Like it was great diving. It just wasn't maybe getting the most fish. You weren't really seeing the most animals, wildlife,
Yeah.
but it was still pretty.
Yeah, I think
Still glad I dove it.
Oh, yeah.
What was next? Then we got home and we waited another year
Yeah.
to do something.
Yeah, we did a weekend trip in Sleeping Bear up in Michigan for Clay's birthday
Yeah.
weekend. That one was rainy.
It was also rainy.
rainy as fuck.
Every trip we take in the U.S. is just rainy.
Yeah. Yep.
Sorry, Clay. Rained on your birthday.
It rained a lot.
We got there late.
Yeah, you and Brandon got there late
Friday
Friday
just
night.
waiting for us.
I mean, there was nothing to wait for. We were just sitting in the tent while it was raining.
Yeah. You guys got, like, it leaked in your tent a little bit?
Yep.
Yep.
I think sleeping bags were a little damp.
Sir. Oh.
Yeah, that's after that trip. We were like, yeah, we need a new or a new tent. Definitely need a new tent.
But that trip was pretty.
There was the one day that was nice. Saturday was nice. It was sunny, and we did a lot of hiking on the dunes.
Mm-hmm. I died
Lake
on
Superior?
all of our hikes.
Oh, Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan was beautiful.
Yeah,
it looked like an ocean.
Oh, jinx. It did though. It looked very beautiful. I can imagine it was super cold.
Oh yeah, I don't
we
think
could touch
it probably
that water.
never gets warm. I'm pretty sure it never gets that warm
Oh no.
because it's like one of
It's so
the
far
deeper
north and it's deep.
Yeah, not like Lake Erie, not like what we experienced. Lake Erie is the shallowest of all the lakes, so
Very warm.
it warms up pretty quick
It's very
compared to
gross.
the others. It is very gross. Yeah, not much. It was pretty quick. It was a quick weekend,
Yeah, it went by fast.
really fast. Same with the next one we took in July of 2020. It was a weekend in Michigan again. But I mean, there's lots of things to see in Michigan. Michigan's beautiful.
Yeah, Michigan's actually really pretty.
We went to Muskegon, like Grand Haven, with our friend Nicole. It was just the 3 girls.
I enjoyed this trip though. I think it was an experience for sure to have.
Yeah.
We wanted to do something fun for the summer and relaxing, and we thought, let's go river tubing. Yes? No?
Relaxing?
Let's-
we could
let's
just
do that.
drift on a river and drink.
Did we, though?
That's not what happens when you
No.
river tube.
It's actually a lot of work.
It is, because if you're not paying attention, you're not actually trying to steer, you're most likely going to run into a bunch of fucking branches, pop your fucking tube. You're going to run into a bunch of branches, pop your tube, pay for that, or you're going to fucking hurt yourself because you're scraping on branches and rocks that are just sticking
Yes.
out of the water.
Yes.
You got to
I've
be
done
careful.
That. I did that.
Yeah, it was a
Because
little rough.
I can't get into my tube. After I've been out of my tube, no one could help me. I needed to get myself off the river and jump back into my tube. We got there.
We got back in, and after like the first half was a little rough, we got we got it figured out. And then after
I think
that,
we just kind of gave
it was
up.
nice. But for some reason, when we
We
kind of
didn't
gave
have
up,
to.
we didn't have to.
Yeah.
After that, it
It
opened
got
up a
wider.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were able to just drift.
Yes. The last hour and a half, we listened to some good music and we just chilled for a bit. We did almost lose Brandon's speaker in the river.
Oh my God.
Hilarious moment.
Yeah, Nicole thought she did drop it, and we're like, what? She's like, take my drink. I'm like, what
I
happened?
don't even know what she was talking
And
about.
she's like, this, and I didn't hear any music anymore. I'm like, oh, the speaker. And then
And-
she's like, I'm going to go dive for it. I'm like, it's gone. If it's,
yeah, we're in the river. It's gone.
It's
And
gone.
I was like, it's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. He knew it was a risk he was
Right.
going to take.
we're on the tubes and we think, damn, music's gone.
Right.
And all of a sudden I look down and it's floating.
It floated
Next to
right
us.
next to us.
It was just floating. I'm like, oh my God. And I pulled it out and it was waterproof. So it still works.
Yeah, it still worked. It was great.
I was like, damn, I think I need to get me one of these.
Yeah, I should ask him how much that was because
That's pretty cool.
it is so worth the money.
Yeah, that was funny. That was pretty funny.
We went to another campsite where the tubing was held, and that was Party Central.
That was where all the
We should have stayed there.
20-some-year-olds were there partying. And
They were partying. They knew how to have a good time. They had good music playing. They had games and activities.
everybody was so cool and like talking. We were
Chill.
all talking to each other.
Yeah, made
So-
some friends.
I think take note if I don't remember what
I
campsite
don't remember
that
the
was.
campsite, but go there. Go there. That was pretty much the whole trip. It was just like disaster, but
Right.
it was funny.
Yeah. It was a disaster. A funny disaster.
Like a good, it's just one of those trips you'll just always have, like, remember when we tried to do that and it didn't really
go.
work?
We were trying to hang out at the beach by Lake Michigan. I think it was
Way
Grand Haven
too
Beach.
windy.
Insane.
You can't
Insanely
even
windy.
hold on. You were getting pelted in the face with sand.
Blasted.
We had perfect soft skin after that.
It was too windy to even enjoy it.
Yeah,
really.
you couldn't enjoy it. We sat on that beach
It
for
did-
like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it didn't even feel like July. I wanted to go somewhere
July.
beach vibey, just enjoy sitting on a beach, and that really kind of wasn't it.
Then we went to some restaurants. We had some ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Drove around, Jeep City. And
Yeah, there's lots of Jeeps. But we stayed at a campsite that was
Hotel?
more of a family. I was going to say hotel. We stayed at a campsite that was more family oriented. And
yeah, oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh no, don't tell that story.
what
The
story?
scary story of getting locked out of our campsite.
Oh, I totally forgot. Yeah, we had
'Cause
gone
it's family time, so it
Right.
closes at 10.
closed at 10. This is COVID too.
Yeah.
A lot of them close after
Early.
10 or whatever, so guests can't come in or something, whatever. And we went in. We had to come back out to go to the garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we tried to go back in, the card wouldn't work. It wouldn't let us in. And we're freaking out, trying to figure out a phone number to call somebody.
We did call and nobody was answering, and
Right.
it was just not going well.
And so Nicole had the idea of when somebody comes out, just floor it and just try and make it back.
Follow before it hits my car.
Right, before it goes back down.
It was like those arms.
Yeah, it was an arm automatic. And so somebody came out and Nicole's like, just go, 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 go.
I was so scared. I was like, no. Driving, like, flooring it.
God,
We
it
were
was
so close.
It was so funny, but awful. I was like, oh my God, what are we going to do? Like, leave the car here and probably walk? Just walk in? That was probably the only other option.
I think this was after our day of tubing. Like, we were tired.
I'm pretty sure.
We didn't smell great.
Yeah. Also, no
just...
shower. Oh, no. Did we shower at this place?
Yeah, we showered.
Okay,
Remember, we drove around in the dark, like, around the same hole, and I still had no idea where we were.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm like, Angela, you can't.
It's right there.
See
like, I can't see any of these roads.
I think it's probably because you need glasses. Maybe that's the.
I'm sick of hearing that.
Yeah,
everyone's telling me I need glasses.
Well, you need glasses.
I know
they're coming.
Disappointed in it, but
that was our last trip we took together.
Yeah,
I mean, it's only been
almost a year.
Almost a year. Yeah.
Ah.
Sad. But we are going somewhere, hopefully, in October of this year.
It's happening.
It's happening. Right?
Yeah.
Please tell me it's happening. We're
It's
going
happening.
to Cozumel.
Woo!
I'm so excited. We've had this plan for like 2 years.
Yeah.
It's going to be another dive trip, and I have very high hopes for the diving.
Oh, yeah. If it's not...
You've talked this up a lot.
I know. If it's not great, I'm just going to let her down. I'm just going to let her down.
I don't think so, but I'm excited for the drift diving. Just what you're saying is like
they
drop
you off.
You off.
You do the dive and they pick you up at the end.
That sounds nice.
It's
you don't
great.
even have to do any work.
No, just
Really.
trying to stay buoyant and then
Yeah, okay,
you're
that
good.
might be a struggle because it's going to be pushing me and I'm going to be like, shit, I got to go down or up or
Yeah.
like I'm hoping I can
You'll
have
get it.
control.
You'll get it, or you won't.
Or I won't, and I'll just run into everything. And
You'll just be flying by it. We're like looking at something.
you're gonna have to wait.
She's ended the
You're
dive
probably gonna
already.
have to put a lot of weights on me.
No, yeah, well, maybe,
Keep me from just going without
Maybe.
anybody.
maybe.
But yep, I'm just super excited to be traveling somewhere.
All inclusive, so
Can't wait.
they're just I don't know if she's too excited about it, but they're morning dives only. So hopefully she can
usually how it
tough
is.
it out, and then for the rest of the day you have the entire day to eat or drink.
What
or
else do you do?
relax.
Is it kind of like a resort you don't leave? Kind of like St. Lucia?
Yeah,
Like you just,
I mean you can leave. I don't know
if you'd want
if we
to,
get like
really.
a group to go together. We could go into the town. I wouldn't go alone or just the
You're
two
right.
of us really. But
Maybe. I'm excited because I think I'm going to try and make you do a night dive. If that's something that they
yeah, they do. I know.
do.
She really
one,
wants to do a night
please.
dive.
Please.
Maybe once. I've only done it once.
Maybe
Twice.
you need another few times to see if you actually like it or not.
I'm sure I don't, but I will try it once. I don't
For
think
me.
Brandon likes them either, so
It does sound scary.
it's scary. You're just in
in the dark, yeah.
the void. You don't know what's below you. You don't know what's above you.
I think it does sound scary, but I do want to see, all of the creatures that come out in the dark.
Yeah.
Like that's when they all start coming
it's
out
a
and are
whole different
active.
world
I-
at night. Between
just
night and day, it's just completely different.
Do I need to have a light, or are you gonna
You
bring?
do need a light.
So I should buy one.
If you want to. I mean, I have only one.
I'll have to buy one.
Maybe Brandon has one and we could borrow it.
Yeah, because I
'Cause
don't
he
have
won't
all
do
of
one.
that stuff, but I really want to do a night dive. I'm determined.
Yeah, we will
I'm
do one.
determined to have you come with me too.
I will be terrified, but we can do one.
Yay!
Maybe.
Yeah, that's all we have planned. I don't know. Can't really make much other plans. We made these plans 2 years ago before anything happened with COVID. So
Yeah.
since then, we haven't really
Tried to
tried
plan
to plan
anything.
anything. So we will see what happens.
Hopefully, we'll go on more trips and have them planned out. I don't
Yeah.
know. We're usually like last minute planners, so this is really different having a 2-year planning time for this trip, but
It's nice though to know like this is when I'm going. Like October, 2021, I'm gone.
Yay! So excited. Maybe we'll bring you guys with us.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Who knows? We may be doing our first travel podcast in Cozumel.
Maybe.
Let us
could be
know
cool.
if you think that's interesting.
If not, we don't care. I'm just kidding. We're still doing it.
Yep.
Just talk. Just talk to us.
Okay, we gotta go.
Yeah, it's 9:30. I'm getting tired.
All right, just say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, guys.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, so then we went and headed to the Badlands of South Dakota. First, we stopped by Sioux Falls, which is
Yeah,
about
you
an
didn't even
hour.
talk about all the stuff we did in Sibley.
Oh, we're saying it.
Whoops.
Yeah, I'm from Sibley, Iowa. Everybody go there.